Today we're going to learn how to find the greatest common factor. Now, in order to find the greatest common factor, you must know what factors are in the first place. Now, factors are the two numbers you multiply to get the product. So in this example of 3 times 2 equals 6, 3 and 2 are the factors because they are the two numbers you multiply to get the product of 6. So again, factors are the two numbers you multiply to get the product. So now let's find the greatest common factor of 20 and 40. So let's start with 20. Don't forget the easy factors, which is always 1. So we got 1 times 20. 20 is an even number, so we can use 2. That's 2 times 10. Ends in a 0, so we can use a 5, and that is 5 times 4, and that's all the factors there are for 20. Now let's look at 40. Again, always do the easy factors first. That's 1 times 40. 40 is an even number, so I can use a 2. That's 2 times 20. 40 ends in a 0, so I can use a 10. That would be 4 and 10. And also, since it ends in a 0, I can use a 5. And that's 5 times 8, and that's all the factors for 40. Now you always want to start with the top number. The largest factor I have here is 20, and do I have a 20 for the 40? Yes, I do. So the GCF, or greatest common factor, for 20 and 40 would be 20. For our next example, we're going to find the greatest common factor for 12, 16, and 18. So let's start with the 12. Again, do your easy factors first. That would be 1 times 12. 12 is an even number, so I can use a 2 and a 6. And if you can use a 2, try a 4. In this case, 4 works. 4 times 3, and that's all the factors for 12. Now let's look at 16. Again, start with the easy ones first. So 1 times 16. 16 is an even number, so that gives me 2 times 8. If you can use a 2, try a 4, which is 4 times 4, but we're only going to use one 4, you don't use both. Now let's go to 18. Again, easy ones first. 1 times 18. 18 is an even number, so that gives me 2 times 9. And if you look here, 8 plus 1 is 9, and I can do 9 divided by 3, so I can use a 3, and that gives me 3 times 6. And now I've listed all the factors. Again, you want to start with the top number first. So the largest number I have is a 12, and if I look at my 16 and my 18, they don't have 12, so 12 doesn't work. My next largest number is a 6, and 18 has a 6, but 16 doesn't work. Now we go to 4. 16 has a 4, but 18 doesn't, so 4 doesn't work. Next is 2. 16 has a 2, and 18 has a 2. So the GCF for 12, 16, and 18 is 2.